Hello and good evening. I am just setting up, guys. Hey everybody, hey guys, I am literally just setting up. Tonight, yeah, I haven't been live. Hey, everyone is welcome. So I haven't actually done a live for ages, guys, okay? So tonight's live won't be a really long one, but I just wanted to like kind of catch up and do a little catch up on my channel. So if you are watching it back, again, this is kind of just going to give you an update for next month's energy, for the current kind of energy and stuff that's going on. So we're going to get into it. But yeah, just set yourself up, get comfortable. I'm just literally going to light a white candle as well, guys. Let's light this. There we go. I've got my bright candle. So let's pop that down. Then I've actually got today randomly I have my cinnamon stick, okay? I couldn't find my sage in time. I know Tanya gave me an amazing sage stick, but I couldn't find it, and I was looking around, I was like, right, okay, it's gonna have to be cinnamon. So I'm gonna use my cinnamon stick, so don't laugh at this, but I actually do love cinnamon as well because it will work in the same kind of way, as in you can use it to like cleanse your space, cleanse yourself. You know, you can use it for everything and anything basically. But I'm just going to use a little bit of this, but this one's kind of old, as you can see, and I know it might look a bit dodgy on the screen as well, but let's just do this. So yeah, let me know in chat, how has everyone been? Because I know, guys, we literally had the new moon like 2 days ago. That's the moon, by the way, that you don't see in the sky. That's when it's like at its darkest. But I know that energy can be like super tiring. So yeah, you can let me know how that's been for you. Okay, Leon in chat says he's been good. That's amazing. I'm glad you've been feeling good. Okay, something's telling me this stick is not wanting to light very well. Yeah, it might be a bit old. Okay. Someone's been good. Someone else been alright. Tanya's been emotional but good. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a difficult time. And as we're going into February as well, guys, it's like, there we go, finally got my cinnamon stick. Woo. Oh no, Tammy said she's ill. Oh my god, I think that's Tammy anyway. I hope you feel better, Tammy. It's that kind of time of year that I always find, like in winter, people just like, no one feels as good. Oh, and I'm actually drinking chamomile tea, guys. That smells so nice. Whew. Okay. So, yes, so let's start with Thursday. And by the way, if anyone is new on my channel, everyone's welcome. Just like the video, you can subscribe as well. Usually most new moons and full moons, I try and come on and do a live. Other than that, I'm going to start uploading more content on my channel as well, because I feel like I haven't for a while. And I kind of had some reflection time, and I was like, right, I need to post some stuff that's kind of like more where I'm passionate about at the moment, and that is going to be going back to obviously all my natural health stuff. So yeah, you know, natural things I use, like products, herbal teas, remedies, all that kind of natural health and healing, but also my numerology, because that is my obsession basically, and that's going to be one of my latest videos. It's literally going to be titled My Obsession with It, because I'm going to talk about how that helped me in my life, how it's helped me in other people's lives, and yeah, I just have loads to say, and I'm gonna like do videos on like people like in the public eye as well, maybe people you might have seen on like TV shows, celebrity kind of people, only because I like to use that as examples of how the numbers do actually play out in people's lives. And those of you that have had readings with me will know it's super accurate, but also even just little mini readings you might have had on my lives and stuff, you can kind of see how it plays out as well. So I was like, I need to just be real with myself and be like, yeah, okay, these are the things what I'm passionate about and that brings me joy, so I need to do more videos on those things at the moment. So that's kind of what it's going to be. Tammy's put, she sent my page, I think to her cousin she's wrote, so she should be, oh cool, great. So guys, yeah, we had the new moon energy coming through, I think it was Thursday, which was the 29th, yeah. So with this new moon, it actually landed in Aquarius, okay? So if you're not familiar with astrology and things, Aquarius, I do believe is like an air sign. So when we say air, that's kind of like, I always totally straight away go to like matters of the mind. That's what that one's about. Also, if you've got an if you were an Aquarius star sign, if you've got that maybe in your chart, look at what area on your astrology chart that's in, because then that's going to give you more of an idea or a theme around where that's going to show up in your life for you. But it is kind of a bit of a transitionary phase, I'm going to say, that we're in, or we've been going through. Also connecting with our freedom, also kind of a good time, I'd say, for problem solving, but also planting seeds. So kind of like literally looking at what do you want to plant, like what do you want to be able to do in your life and how are you going to get there. So you like plant the seeds for that. So like, let's say you want a new job in a certain area, so that would be about like proactively, okay, what can I do to kind of go about that? So you might start applying or getting in contact with people in those kind of areas. So that's what we mean about planting the seeds to kind of like, you know, for the time ahead. Also, it is that kind of time as well because it's spring energy. It's, even if you're like gardening, self-sufficiency, those kind of things too that I'm really into, it's like it'll be about starting to plant the seeds there as well. But yeah, also I'm gonna say as well, guys, it's a big transformational time. So embrace new visions for your future. Like, you have to vision it to feel it and for it to actually come through for you. Also mental breakthroughs, opportunities through learning and connection. Now, I know that new moon has passed, but we still have a little bit of that kind of energy lingering because it was super strong energy at this new moon. And it is tying into the month February that we're about to go into as well. Let's have a look. Leon's right, I had 2 teeth taken out today and I'm in so much pain and I cannot eat anything solid. Oh my god. So you're really having some teeth issues. It's crazy you said about teeth because, I mean, I hope you you feel better soon, you'll be able to eat again soon. Herbal teas would actually be good for you because if you can't eat anything, but the herbs are like antibacterial and stuff, so that will make sure that you don't get any like infections in your teeth. But yeah, just be careful with that because it's painful. I've got 4 lots of wisdom teeth coming through as well. I was like, no wonder I'm not feeling great because like obviously wisdom teeth I do associate as well, like they are connected to the brain. All the nerves and stuff of your teeth are actually connected to your brain and stuff too. So it's weird, like they say, isn't it, like your wisdom teeth, and they take a lot of people's out, but I don't want to I'm not telling myself I'm not going to do that because I do believe like the wisdom that comes through the teeth, do you know what I mean, is like it's going to help us in some way. It's like a new level of ourselves. And it's kind of crazy because like we're meant to have, I'm pretty sure it's like a 32 teeth. Oh my god, like Leon, you've touched on something here because I was actually going to do a whole video talking about teeth. Sounds crazy, I know, but I think we're meant to have 32 teeth in total, right? 3 plus 2 is 5. 5, like this is the 5th chakra, the throat chakra as they call it, which is the 5th energy portal within the body, one of the main ones. So it is no coincidence I was like, what, we're meant to have 32 teeth in total? Obviously I know if some people get theirs taken out, obviously, but I think genetically made, like there's space for 32, right? So I was like, this is no coincidence. And it kind of ties into like speaking our truth. Oh, okay, and I can see 5 on the live, so there's 5 energy too. yeah, so it is about like our freedom and expressing ourselves. And I guess I'll use myself as an example. Actually, even when I was young, I had to have like a brace and stuff. Only for literally one tooth that was slightly turned. And I'm like, and when we think about it, actually, because it is that area there about expressing ourselves, and I was never good at expressing myself, never good at speaking in front of people, or even to people I knew. I was just never very good at like putting myself forward or speaking my truth, which I guess it is connected to. So it's funny, like when we try and like take, I guess you have to have teeth out or move teeth, and it's almost like, yeah, I guess having to fit in a kind of way, instead of just accepting, hey, maybe there was a tooth with a little turn. Like, but obviously now I'm like, I'm glad I did have the brace, because, you know, my teeth were better for it. But now I'm going through this phase as well where the teeth are these wisdom ones are coming through. So it definitely ties in, again, back to my point with numerology, it ties in to significant times in my life that are coming up or have happened. So it's all about the growth. So this is why I love it, because everything is connected. Now, tomorrow is the 1st of February, right? So for those of you that maybe might have heard of this word before, or this celebration or tradition, it's called Imbolc, right? Now, it's obviously to do with like nature and seasons, but it has got like Irish, its history is Irish basically. That's where it stems from, like a tradition. So some people may or may not have heard of it. It was also known as St. Bridget's Day. Bridget is a goddess, okay, right? If people believe that. I'm going to say, because again, not everyone will. But that is falling tomorrow, the 1st of February. Or for some places, maybe the 2nd they do it. But that is a time, I wrote it in my video caption because I wanted to talk about it, because that's a time when life begins. I say that because we've been in the deep, dark midst of winter, literally. Like, it's been cold, it's been dark. And just like in nature, right, the world kind of shuts down a bit. You don't really see any flowers blooming. It's just like grey, dark and cold. Winter's hard. Even animals hibernate and go away in the winter. But when we come out, well, like, you know, when spring starts to kind of come back around and we get more light coming back through, it's like we kind of almost start to reawaken as well. So that's what this celebration is actually about. It's about life is beginning again, beginning to awaken. We're coming out from the deep depths of winter. We're preparing for those longer days. And as I said with the new moon stuff about planting those seeds, like literally, maybe literally or symbolically. So what do you want to plant the seeds going forward for? It's always a great time to set your intentions. And I say that to some people because if you want to bring things into your life, if you want to see things, like, we can wish for them, we can dream, we can visualize, we can feel them. But sometimes we do have to take the action as well. It's kind of a two-way thing. Okay, guys, I'm seeing this in the chat. I'm all for summer. I need a hot weather. I need a hot country, actually. So yeah, I need a hot place. But yeah, it's also like that kind of time where we can begin to spend more time outside. Spring clean, literally your space, your home, your rooms, whatever. Use this time as well to just spring clean, like declutter whatever you don't need anymore, because you're actually going to feel better in yourself for doing that. And we're probably going to start to feel more awakened and energized ourselves as well, because before, it's like in winter I barely have energy, can barely function. So I'm kind of glad, yeah, Tanya's the same as me, it's summer. I'm kind of glad that energy is, like, you know, starting to rebuild a little bit as well. Yeah, also because it is the symbolic of like more light in our lives, especially here in the UK, because I know YouTube does get people from all around the world, but in the UK especially, the days are going to get a little bit longer now. Oh, thank God. So that's literally why at the beginning, here we go, you saw me do my white candle. Because I just think it's nice to bring more light in. So even if the evenings, that's something you can do, just like your candles, bring more light in. If you have a little altar or a little sacred space in your home, that's another great thing to just like cleanse or set up. Yeah, you might want to like do some baking, cooking, whatever, like those kind of things anyway. And it is connected to like fertility and growth. So we say that word, but it's like For women, that could literally mean fertility, but that could mean in anything. Maybe you've got a business that you want to like plant the seeds and grow. You want to start that, a project. Do you know what I mean? There's so many ways to look at that. But also just trying something new. So that falls tomorrow. So I myself, I know I'm just going to be happy to see a little bit more daylight in the day. And just when you go outside, look around you, like in nature, and just see like the little signs that spring is on its way, because that will just give you that little bit of hope that more light is coming into your life, basically. Let's just see what chat's saying. Yeah, the days may be longer, but they feel shorter. Yeah, time is accelerating. Yeah, I don't know about anyone else, but I really do feel like time is a bit of an illusion at the moment. Like, time is literally going so fast. Like, even just how 2024, I don't know about anyone else. For me, it just seems to, like, click and it's gone. Like, 2024 is just gone. And I'm like, where did it go to? I don't know, but time is like a man-made concept, technically. I mean, if we look at it really, it's like when the sun rises and the sun sets, that's how you can track your time through the day. But the way everything is now, it's like by the clock, by the time. Do you know what I mean? It's harder, and time is going super fast. And I'm like, I feel it now. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, where's the years gone? You look back and you think, whoa, like how did 10 years just pass me by? And it's kind of crazy. Like really crazy. Yeah, and even that there, Liam, right, Monday to Friday feels like snail pace. Yeah, and then Saturday and Sunday, it literally goes, doesn't it? Tanya puts, she doesn't feel like she has any time anymore, and she can't wait for long walks in the sun. Oh my God, I hope we get sun. Literally, I hope, because I feel like, again, the last 2 years we've barely had any good weather, like not that I can remember. Now, as February comes up, guys, so literally from tomorrow, and a lot of people do kind of feel like as well, the new year starts to kick in more from the end of January going on. So again, using numerology, so we add together the year we're in, 2025, we add that 9 energy to the month 2 for February, which brings us to 11 energy. Again, 11 is a super strong energy and number. Okay, I did do a whole video about this for December, so I'm not gonna like repeat everything, because if you want to know more in depth about the themes to come for this month, I would say probably watch that video back on my channel, the December one, because it's still 11 energy. It's gonna be still pretty relevant, basically. Themes though, guys, first of all, if you're born on an 11 day, so the 11th or the 29th, or the 20th or the 2nd, because it's still 2 energy, you're going to feel it this month. If you're a life path 2 or a life path 11, this month will be quite a big time for you. You're going to feel it more significantly. If you have an 11 anywhere in your numerology chart, that particular area of your life is where you're going to feel this energy more. Now, if you want more details of that, guys, that's where you have to have a full reading done with me, because then I can look at all areas of your chart and then we can pinpoint it. Now, themes with this 11 energy, I'm going to just go through it kind of brief, but as I said, I already did another video on it, but it's about 2, isn't it? So 11 is like that, it's like 2 piece, but it's also like 2 become 1 kind of thing. That is about relationships, partnerships, connections. So when we say relationships, that can be family, that could be friends, that could be loved ones. Relationships will be a theme this month, okay? 11 is actually quite sensitive energy. So I'm going to say, if you have those 11 energies, I have an 11 in my chart, you're going to be more sensitive at this particular time. It is connected as well to like that female energy. Water energy, so again, female figures in your life, whether that be like a mother, a sister, an aunt, a grandma, those themes with those people may play out more in your life during this month, or they may be more highlighted, is what I want to say. Leon put relationships, he barely has any luck. It's not about luck. You just gotta, again, what we were saying about setting intentions, look at like what kind of things you want from a person. Do you know what I mean? Qualities, morals, values, those kind of things are going to be more important, not just like the looks. You gotta think more, and also look at the relationship. I say relationships, but the relationship with yourself, because that is the first and most important relationship you're gonna ever have, is your relationship with yourself. So looking at like self-love, how you care for yourself, are you kind to yourself? Do you know what I mean? Those things, because when you have a better relationship with yourself, you will have better relationships with others. It's also about balance. I said it's 11, but it's also that 2 energy. So it's about finding balance in your life. Balance in a lot of areas too. That can show up in all areas. It's that kind of caring energy, but also watch out for deception as well, okay? Because it's connected to your intuition. It's really about trusting that intuition you get, trusting those feelings, not going against your gut. And again, back to energy points, 2 is connected to that lower abdomen kind of area. So again, your stomach, if you happen to start having problems in your lower stomach area, anything connected in that region or that area, that's showing you that your sacral chakra is out of balance and needs some healing in that particular area. It also brings through a lot of creative energy, guys. So channel that into a healthy outlet. Do you know what I mean? So use your imagination, your intuition, your creative abilities. Embrace that. Do something good with it. If you don't channel your creative energy anywhere, and if you don't trust your intuition, and if you haven't got a cause or an outlet or anywhere to kind of send or channel that energy, on the flip side of that 11 energy, you could really get really anxious, okay? I know my anxiety flares up way worse if I'm not doing, or I haven't got somewhere to channel that energy to, whether that be like, I don't know, exercise or meditation or doing readings or creating something, creating a video, you know, writing, journaling. If I don't do something creative, right, even baking or cooking, that's creative energy. But if I don't do something creative, my anxiety gets way worse. 11 is a strong, powerful energy and number. Like, it's super psychic, yeah, super intuitive. So if you're not channeling the energy in the right way, it can then consume you too. And you'll feel like, you know, totally overwhelmed and like way over emotional as well. But yeah, tap into the unseen as well, you know, that enhanced kind of energy. You might notice more synchronicities, like more people are probably going to start seeing 11, or spirit communication or presence. You're going to probably feel that more. We touched on it again. Oh yeah, so just to answer that question, I can see it coming up. Leon's wrote, sorry to be impatient, but are we going to do some mini readings? Unfortunately, no, I'm not tonight, because I just want to share my energy of what I want to talk about, because I find like when I haven't got loads of energy for myself, I can't just give it to everybody else. So if people want to book a reading, they can do that, but I'm not going to do mini ones tonight. I may pull some cards for like the month ahead, but it's not going to be ones for everyone on the channel, because I really don't have the energy for that tonight, guys. So sorry, maybe on the next one, but not tonight. So yeah, as we were saying, for a lot of people as well, they're probably going to find like, if they're already quite intuitive, they might find like their psychic abilities and things maybe increased, or more things coming into their awareness, more dreams, prophecy, like, you know, like in your dreams you might dream things and then they happen, maybe not straight away, maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of months down the line. But yeah, as I said as well, because it's like a master number energy, it vibrates at a higher frequency, and that will be felt more in those that resonate with that energy or have that energy in their chart. But it is a high level energy. So on the flip side of that, you will probably need more downtime to rest and recharge as well. As I mentioned as well, themes that month will play out with the sacral chakra area. So it won't be a surprise if maybe more people around you or even yourself, for instance, have maybe things come up in that area that then need healing. So like January, for instance, we've just been in, that's a universal 1 month. 1 is connected to the root chakra, so your lower spine, like your lower back, you know, knees, legs, those kind of areas. And I even noticed it myself this month. I was like, whoa, yeah, I'm definitely ungrounded this month. So again, that was just highlighting for me. Again, I knew it because it's the theme. I needed more grounding. Like, I needed to be out in nature more. I needed more time out in nature, because that's what the one energy needed me to do, to remove some of that fear and connect more. But I didn't really listen to that, did I? So that's what I'm saying. I then felt, you know, the negative side of that energy a bit more. So yeah, again, women as well, because it's sacral chakra, it's also connected to your womb connection. So that, again, maybe more of a theme for you this month. Also just nurturing yourself. How are you nurturing yourself? And if you have got imbalances in that area, then that's about lacking creativity, power or control issues even, or even unprocessed anger, relationship issues, money issues, disconnected from pleasure, or depressed, those kind of things. That'll be something, if you're already feeling those things, will be highlighted even more this month for you, because of that being the universal theme, okay? So it is a lot, but like, don't freak out if you notice these things happening or these particular themes coming up for healing. It just shows that you're actually in alignment, and that's why I love numerology and I share these kind of themes and energy updates, because this is actually really helpful information to you guys. And if you're quite a conscious person and you're tuned in anyway, not just to the world, but to your own inner world, you will see this play out more, not just in your own lives, but in other people's. And it's good to kind of have that heads up, because then when you do maybe face like hurdles or challenges, you can go within for your answers, and you can go within to kind of like heal yourself and to see things from a different perspective. So I actually think it's like a healthy way to be able to know kind of what's going on or what's ahead. Even like I say to people, simple things like, we'll just learn when the full moon is, because that affects everybody's energy. At a full moon, like anyone will tell you that, even people that work in like the ambulance or the police, they will tell you way more stuff happens around a full moon. Like, people literally can go way more crazy because people just don't know about the energies of the world and the earth and how it affects them. So just having these little bits of knowledge will help you so much in your life. Now, some good crystals as well that you can use this month, as I did mention in that other video, will be things like amber, because it's that orange. You want things that are that deep kind of orangey colour too. Amber, carnelian, tiger's eye, calcite, those kind of things too. Also visualizing techniques can really help you. So that orangey kind of golden glow as well. Connecting with water, yeah, that's a must. And just as well, just being self-compassionate, be kind to yourselves, guys. Because I feel like loads of us, like, we can give it to everyone else, but then we might not be as kind to ourselves. So it's really about, do you know what I mean? Like, just tuning into that and looking at where you can be more kind to yourself. Like, where do you actually need more nurturing in your own life as well? Because I'm sure there's areas within ourselves that we, do you know what I mean, neglect as well. So we just got to look at better ways to look after ourselves. I see as well someone wrote in the chat they're not kind to themselves at times, to be honest. Yeah, and it's a hard one, but it starts with yourself, because that's what we're saying as well. In relationships, it's like we might want like loads from another person, but it's like, well, what are we actually giving to ourselves? Because codependency, that can be a huge thing too, like a theme with 11 or 2 energy. It's like being codependent on others instead of actually like nourishing your own inner world, like making sure you've got relationships with your friends. Do you know what I mean? Like your own hobbies, your own activities, your own things you do, your own way to like fill your own cup, you know, make yourself feel better, look after your own health and well-being, before you can then kind of do that with someone else as well. Because if you get in a relationship with someone that just constantly needs your healing, needs upliftment, needs you to do everything, it's not going to be a healthy relationship. Someone's written in the comments, hopefully most of us get a Valentine on the 14th of Feb, or even get to start a good relationship. Well, yeah, considering it falls in, you know what I mean, the relationship one of this month, then it will be quite a good thing. Tammy, you're commenting on me. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine, thank you. So yeah, but yeah, it'll be interesting anyway to see how it pays out, guys. It'll be interesting. So I'm just gonna have a little look at what cards I get and see for the month ahead what will come up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at themes. Let's see. Okay, there's one. Let's see for the months ahead. I'm gonna get 3 cards. Oops. Ooh, so let's have a look. Right, first one we got is synchronicity. So the synchronicity card. So this is basically, yeah, look out for synchronicities. As I said, there may be more number synchronicities that people see. Just little things you notice, like you might be talking about something with someone. I see this on all the time. You talk about something and then literally like 2 seconds later, you're like, you see another sign of it. I had that example. So I was talking about something to do with like an Italian name or something with someone, and then I was literally holding a pack of kiwis in my hand, and then I looked and I was like, oh my god, what country? And it literally was like Italy, and I was like, so there are things I mean about synchronicities. So that's on there. That's one to look for. Then we've got the timeout card. So again, just prioritizing, yeah, if you need timeout, that's absolutely fine. You have to give yourself that time as well, because if you don't give yourself time out to recharge, then yeah, you can't give from an empty cup. And then the third card we got, guys, is intuition. So again, what I was literally saying at the beginning of the call is that intuition, trusting your intuition and trusting those gut feelings that you get, because that will be super important at this time as well. And as you can see, it's that beautiful orange colour, what we were talking about to do with the sacral chakra. So yeah, intuition will be super important as well at this time. I'll pop those out of there. And then we'll get one more collective message. Might use another deck. Let's have a look. Alright, I'm just going to shuffle this deck of cards. Ooh. Okay, yeah, again, the cards are always so on point for like the themes that I've spoken about. So let's pop these on the way. Right, so the first card from the other deck that I got was this one. I will hold it up in a second, but I'm just going to read it. So it's about experiencing enormous change, and that change is happening to be able to bring great blessings through. So for those people that are going through a change in their lives, or any area in their life that's changing now, trust that change, because that is going to bring amazing, great things forward for you. And you can kind of see here, it's like a bit of a storm, crazy waters going on, but the change will be worth it. And change never feels nice, it never feels comfortable, but it's about surrendering with that change to trust that, hey, it's going to lead me somewhere better, and it's going to lead me forward in the right direction. Then we have another orange card. Oh my god, I love this. it says let go of the past and embracing the light and the joy of a new day. So again, as we have entered a new year, it is kind of about leaving those things from the past behind, or finding ways to, you know, leave them there so that you can move forward in that new kind of energy as well. Because the last thing is, it's always so much harder if you're having to carry extra weight, extra baggage along from everything from the past. And that's always going to be a working journey. Like, it's never easy to just be like, oh, I'm going to leave things where they are. Do you know what I mean? That takes a lot of time as well. But again, with this, it's like bright future, bright skies. And I'm just loving, it doesn't really show on here because it is a bit dark in the room. But it's like beautiful colours on the card as well. So I love that card and I love that message. Let's just have a look. Yes, trust the change. Leon has written, this could lead to how I've been looking for a job and such, and getting rid of old habits like sitting on my computer for the majority of the day. Yeah, definitely go with it if you've been looking for that new job. That the changes you all have made in your life and around you, that will help you going forward with getting that kind of new job. And it's so easily done though, just sitting on that computer. And we all probably do it, but then that can take you away sometimes, like, because you're putting all your energy on that can take you away from where you actually, you know, your energy may be better spent as well. And as I said, one of the themes, it's about finding that balance. So hey, you maybe can do a bit of the computer time, but you need to balance it out as well with the things you want to be able to do to move forward. So yeah, so I'll just recap back on the messages for everybody. So the synchronicity card, so look out for synchronicity in all areas of your life again. Then we've got the timeout card, so if you're needing time out. Then we've got the intuition card as well, so trust in your intuition more. And the change card. Yep, change to bring through new blessings into your life. Gotta trust it, guys. And letting go of the past to embrace the new. So yes. So yeah, I'm going to be posting some new videos. I'm going to hopefully get content, I'm going to call it content creating over the next couple of days. So yeah, look out for those, guys. That should be helpful. And then obviously, yeah, if I do the full moon video too, this is another thing, guys. So when I did everyone's readings last time, I said to everybody, make sure that you like and comment on my video, and only one person did that. That's another reason I'm not going to be doing mini reads for anyone for a while, because that was my energy exchange, which I asked people to do. I said, make sure you like and you comment on the video. That's such an easy request. I didn't ask anyone for money. I just said, do that, right? And only one person actually left the comment, because why I ask people to do that, because that actually helps my algorithm too. So liking it is great, yeah, but then I asked just do a comment, and yes, I know people when they like it, so thank you for that. But I did say, guys, leave a comment too, because that helps my algorithm. And only one person actually did that, so I was like, maybe they didn't understand what I meant. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna pause that for a little while. But yeah, anyway, guys, so if you want to redeem, yeah, you can leave a comment when this video goes up anyway, if you enjoy the videos or the lives. And if you do, then you can like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And yeah, I will content create, make some more, what am I going to do? Yeah, make more videos. And again, yeah, just see if they resonate and see the information, because I'm not one of these people that will post a video every day. That is not comments on here, and the likes, yeah, so it's when the video gets uploaded afterwards, because it's a live. This is what I mean, maybe people didn't know what I meant, but then the live actually goes up onto my channel, so like it's a posted video, so it's like on there. That's the bit I was meaning, guys. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some new videos, and yeah, look out for them, guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And yeah, set your intentions and have a wonderful month ahead, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Lots of love. Bye.